Again, can't hit.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Buries the long-range jumper.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Here's Mitchell after Oklahoma City gets the three. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pass to Holmgren. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Mitchell. Five to shoot. That one, no good. Nice D from Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 8. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, the long strides of Holmgren on display. This is why you can't give him the lane.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And Cleveland making a change here.
Substitution on the floor.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Now Garland. "40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Looking to end the run. Sinks the triple. Garland's got 5.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and he moves.
Over in the corner, Caruso. The kick out to Williams. Wallace outside. Now here's Caruso. Williams goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And a deep three from Garland. Misses the deep three-point attempt. The shot misses. And so it's Oklahoma City ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention: carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
Here's Okoro. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Mobley wide open. No good on the quick three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
And there's the call on Ty Jerome. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Substitution. Number 1, Max Strus.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. 13 foul.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
And able to get himself to the line. The SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Pass to Okoro. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range. Mobley's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Right side, Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Mobley with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
In for the Cavaliers, number 10.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Here's Garland. Down low. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks it loose. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
A man attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Screen by Hartenstein. Caruso, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
The 3 from Garland. And the 3 ball is good. Garland's got 6 in the quarter.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
Screen by Wiggins. To the inside. And Wiggins throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. Over to the left wing. To the middle. Dort. Great positioning on the putback.
Such a gutsy competitor. Dort crashing the boards and looking unafraid to get physical.
Pass to Hunter. Three-pointer. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off on the layup.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Green. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. The Thunder pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. From past the arc, Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. 9-point game. Right side, Garland. Off target with his three. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so we conclude the first half. Thunder out in front, up by 9. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. That'll be a 5-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Dort, left side. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. The Cavaliers trail by 9. One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick-and-roll game, and he's improved his distance from 3. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D. Wade with a better jumper.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Pass to Holmgren. And here is Dort. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving it around. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Up and in from the low block. He's got 10.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Holmgren's got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City. Here's Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
To Holmgren, scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Dagnall said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift them to a point guard." It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
D.A., the versatility. That is pretty special. And here is Garland. He's got 11. Allen's shot is off. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Screen by Hartenstein. And no good that time. Excellent D there from Allen. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Williams with the block. Pass to Caruso. To the paint. Hartenstein. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Hunter down low. It's Allen on the wing. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a switch here.
Substitution for your Thunder.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Allen. And he banks in the layup. And it's 6 points for Allen.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
And Mark Dagnall calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. The Thunder leading by 13. Now Caruso. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Now the defense has no answer for Mitchell's leaping ability. This man goes up and he will put it down when you quit.
going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Caruso. Here's Wiggins. Hunter with some nice defense. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Out to the right wing. Here's Mobley. And it's off from three-point range. And here now the Thunder. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Inside, here's Williams. The Cavaliers pull it in. 17 seconds left to play here in the third. The lead now cut to single digits. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Mitchell is so efficient and crafty inside that paint. Sometimes you forget he's only 6'2".
Picked by Williams. A three-pointer, Wiggins. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And will be... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The Thunder leading by 9. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Hartenstein's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Thunder. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
Both free throws good from Garland. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They have a 9-point lead. To the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. The wide open look here for Garland. Bangs home the trifecta.
And right now, Garland has it stuck on automatic. This man, he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Down low. Holmgren gets the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 10.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Garland. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 18 points for Darius Garland.
That is absolutely a shot that Garland has in his back pocket just for moments like this.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 6 to shoot. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Fires the 3. Jerome, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. Picked by Williams. The kick out to Williams. Back to Dort. Banked in off the glass.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Thompson in the posts. Now Hunter. This one for 3. That shot off. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. The Cavaliers trail by 11. The 3 from Garland. Drains it from beyond the arc. Garland's got 21.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Both teams deciding to change it up. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Joe with it to the middle. And it's Williams finishing it off.
He finds the shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Mitchell in the corner. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Joe to the paint. Here's Williams. A wide open look here for Caruso. Off target from three-point range. And here is Garland. Three-pointer. Caruso grabs the miss. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 6. At the elbow, Williams. Allen with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Pass to Garland. Corner shot. That one doesn't drop. Joe with it. Garland picks him up. And he commits the intentional foul.
First team foul.
51 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 9.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
Garland, no good. And here now the Thunder.